So I'm sure everybody understands by now that conservatives, the entire MAGA movement, they're not happy that musician Bad Bunny was announced recently as the Super Bowl halftime performer. They wanted an American because they don't understand that Puerto Ricans are actually U.S. citizens. So, a little bit of stupidity there, but a whole hell of a lot of racism because Bad Bunny does rap, and of course he raps in Spanish sometimes. So they don't like it, and Turning Point USA has decided we're going to host our own halftime show. Now, the logistics of it, a little bit more difficult than just saying we're going to have a halftime show, because they don't necessarily have a major outlet that's going to air it as of right now, at least definitely not a network, cable station like the Super Bowl's on, so yeah, it's going to be a little difficult to find, but more importantly, it's going to be difficult to find anybody willing to perform at this ridiculous, 12-minute event. But don't worry, a hero has emerged. An angel with the voice of a songbird. That's right, folks. Laura Trump herself, the daughter-in-law. I don't know why I was thinking niece. Daughter-in-law of the President of the United States is telling her audience, I'll gladly perform some of my horrible music for you at the MAGA halftime show. During a recent Q&A on her podcast, because God bless it, this woman wants to be famous so badly, here's what she said. I know a lot of owners of NFL teams. A lot of people are upset about that. Talking about Bad Bunny. I don't know what the heck the NFL was thinking. We don't need the NFL. We don't need any of these woke losers to perform. We can have our own performance. Now, she continues, but let me stop right there. When she's like, I know a lot of owners of NFL teams. You know a lot of rich white guys. Cool. I mean, they're not all rich white guys, but they are all rich guys. Okay. So, couple of them not white. But that's a fun admission. I noticed you didn't say you know a lot of NFL players, right? So we see the contrast there. But then she suggested maybe Chris Stapleton, Canadian MAGA rapper Tom MacDonald. That is a hell of a rap name, Tom MacDonald. But anyway, and then she said, you know what? You can throw Laura Trump in there. Yeah, that's right. Now, Laura Trump, for a couple years now, has been harboring these delusions that she can sing. Somewhere along the way, somebody told her, no, yeah, this is a good thing to do. So while she was the chairwoman of the Republican National Committee, she did release a couple music videos. She wasn't working on her job. She was working on her music career. They were all panned by everyone. Even conservatives, for the most part, hated her voice. She's not good. Like, it's really bad. It's like, imagine you woke up with laryngitis, COVID, the flu, and you just ate a bunch of rocks for breakfast and then tried to sing. That is what Laura Trump sounds like. It is, we did show a clip one time, but she's like, you can't air my clips, but it really is genuinely that bad. If you have not heard it, if you want to just a quick laugh, I promise you, go listen to a few bars. I'm not saying that she's awful just because I despise Laura Trump. I'm telling you it's awful because it is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. It doesn't matter which song you pick either. But having said that, I absolutely wholeheartedly support the idea of Laura Trump performing at the Turning Point MAGA halftime show, because the content that comes out of that, for those of us on the left, is probably going to be enough to put our kids through college. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.